What's up everybody, Sammy Paley here, back with another episode of Awaken Your Potential. I'm on vacation. Show them the view here, why don't you? Oh yeah, baby, look at that. Any guesses where we are this week? If you guessed Calgary, Alberta, you are correct. I'm off school for the week, but my camera person had a question for this episode, and I want her to ask it right now.
If money was erased and it wasn't an issue, how many people do you think would keep working and how many people do you think would quit?
Let's dive into it. We're not in Hawaii, we're in Calgary. Currently on a paddleboard, gotta put the life jacket on, stay nice and safe. My family has a pattern for being very bad on paddleboards, and by a pattern I mean my dad. So if you haven't seen last week's episode, I do a deep dive interview with him. It's 25 minutes. I enjoy it a lot. But to go back to the question that my anonymous camera person asked, who's behind the screen, say hello.
Hello.
The base of the question basically means how many people love the job they have. Now, if you've seen past episodes of me, and if you follow this channel, you know that the whole intention is to awaken your potential and to follow what you truly love to do and to truly go for it. Ask yourself this question: would you quit right now if you didn't have to work again? What would you pursue? And if you could go and you could pursue something and you knew you wouldn't fail, or you at least knew that there wasn't a financial burden, what would that be and why would you pursue it? It's easy for me to sit on my soapbox, or should I say paddleboard, and talk about going for it, but I know that in practice going for it is actually harder than it sounds, and that's why the question that my anonymous photographer posed, or videographer, photographer, same thing, whatever, is such a good question because it really takes out anything. You have so many people that are, I wish I could, but I don't have time or I don't have money. But this question takes out all of that and just asks you to follow what you love to do. I'm gonna be real, this is about my 9th take, so I hope this is the one. And a lot of
few moments later.
Another angle of the question is, do you want to retire? To me, I put up an Instagram post a few weeks ago asking, does retirement appeal to you? Do you want to retire one day? I feel like a common misconception about retirement is that you go through your entire career for just those 20, 30, 40 years where you no longer need to worry about anything and you can finally do the things you love to do. But if you love what you do now and you fall in love with the process instead of the result of finally being able to go to retire, I feel like you'll be a lot more fulfilled and you can contribute a lot more to the world. Every single thing and every beacon should be about something that's bigger than yourself, something that's greater than you. If you find that and you pursue that every day, you can be fulfilled every day. Now, in earlier episodes, I talked about how I want to make it. And I had this guy reach out to me and DM me and said, man, you've already made it. Like, you're going for it now. And that really struck me. That really changed my perspective about what it means to make it. And to me, making it means going for it and doing what you love every day. And I just really challenge you all to find your beacon and think about the question at the start. What would you pursue if you knew you couldn't fail and if you knew there was no financial burden or anything? Would you stay working? Would you stay doing what you're doing? If your answer is no, then I challenge you to shift what you want to do, find what you want to do and pursue that. So thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad we got that take because I hope you clicked record, otherwise we're gonna have to do this again, but at least we know what we want to say. But this was another episode of Awaken Your Potential. Thank you to my amazing videographer, Ellie Berkovich, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you so much.
Boom, shakalaka, boom.